Good evening, everyone. So today I thought it would be nice to start the hedgehog with you, since I do want to get this started so I can frame this and show you guys a completed project. So today I wanted to work on this cute little hedgehog from Painting Fairy, and they do have this in a series. So there's a bunch of other animals like raccoons and pigs and ducks and stuff. My favorite one that I have in my possession right now is the little hedgehog. So I thought we would start on this little cutie patootie today. And I just want to give you guys a little bit more details. So this one has 17 colors and 6 backstitch and 2 French knots, and it looks like 2 quarter stitches and 1 half stitch, which I believe is the shading underneath him. And we do have a nice large pattern in this kit as well, but I don't think I'm going to be needing to use that, at least hopefully. But it is there, and it is nice and large in case you do need it. Trying to figure out where I put my needle now. I just had it out. Uh-oh. Okay. Right here. So this is the canvas. There's a lint on it, sorry. And you can see it is 51 by 39, but obviously that's not going to be indicative of the stitch count since this is a partial. And I am probably going to save this half stitch here for last. Actually, I think we do need the paper pattern because there's no legend on this. So let me just ooh. Okay, well, I'm ripping the pages, so whatever. All right. So let's start we'll start with the nose. We'll start with this orange color right here. I actually might start right here because you can see it here and carry it through. So let's see what that orange dash is. And the orange dash is right here. It's number 3, so it's color number 400. Alright, that's interesting. I don't think I've worked with that color before. So let me untie these, zoom in, and we will get started. Alright everyone, I will do my best to keep this on screen. It's a little bit difficult for me when I'm stitching because I have a camcorder in my face, so it's kind of hard to tell when I'm on screen or not. But we are going to start, if I can figure out where the hole is first. Right there. So we're going to start here. I have it rolled up a little tiny bit. I'm going to zoom out slightly because I don't think we need to be that close. And I'm gonna go based off of where I can see my fingers because the arm that holds my camcorder kind of gets in the way of what I can see. So I'm gonna struggle a little bit because I'm at an awkward angle here. Apparently I just can't get it in there. Here we go. So how have you guys been? I'm doing better than I was. Let me point this down a little more, just to make myself a bit more comfortable. So, I don't know, it's always awkward when I turn my refrigerator off and turn my fans off and everything, because I'm someone that constantly lives with the sound of my fan on or my AC. And every time I turn it off to do a video, I remember that I have really, really bad tinnitus, and it's deafening. So, even right now, it makes it feel like there's so much pressure in my head. I absolutely hate it, but you know, you can only do so much about it. So I guess I'll put up with it. Cyrus is home, so he might make some noise. He's in the bedroom right now. We had a nice little bubble bath to get him ready for school tomorrow because we're starting school tomorrow. And now he's just kind of relaxing, playing a Sego mini game. I purchased the subscription for him, and I think there's like 47 games in the subscription. Sorry if I was just off screen again. Here, let me point down a little more, even though you're gonna see off my desk a bit, it's fine. I'm ending this thread so I can start over because I don't want to jump this far. Not that you couldn't, it's just my preference that I don't want to. And I didn't bring scissors over here, darn it. Oh, I got shears. I don't feel like getting up, so we're gonna use my carpet shears for when I do tufting. If it works, I guess, right? Okay, now we are gonna go down from this one. Okay. I can see French knots in there. And that's not gonna be even, so I don't know if I can trim something that small with these. I'm probably gonna have to get my scissors. Okay, scissors. Not perfect, but it'll get covered up anyways. I don't really care that much. As long as I can get it going. But yeah, Cyrus starts school tomorrow. He starts 2nd grade. Ooh! And I'm gonna be trying him with a new lunchbox because the goal is to kind of get him used to not having the same things he's always used to. And he's definitely not going to give up his backpack because last year was his 2nd year at school because, you know, he had kindergarten then 1st grade. And he had the same backpack the entire time. And when it came to the beginning, no, we just reused his backpack because it wasn't like damaged or anything. Why spend money on a new one? But halfway through the year, his first backpack kind of... I'm really bad at being on screen. I'm not pointing down enough. Yeah, halfway through the year, his first backpack started falling apart, the zippers were busting, and it wasn't really functional. And so I tried one of the backpacks that someone else in the family got him, one of the new ones, because we had several backpacks from just gifts, and he absolutely refused every single one. He only wanted that one specific backpack, and it wasn't like manufactured anymore. So I had to scroll all of the internet to find that exact same backpack, but thankfully I did find it eventually. So we're gonna start by changing his lunchbox this year and then see if we can work him up to a new backpack, because I can't replace it again because I cannot find it anywhere else again. I've already been looking to get ready, but... And I know it's gonna be hard for him, but come on, buddy. It's just not possible to get this backpack anymore. We can keep the keychain that came on it though, because it came with like a little red dinosaur clip. So I plan to keep that on there at least. Maybe that'll bring him some form of comfort. But I am ready for summer to be over, even though summer didn't get particularly hot here this year, which is kind of weird. Usually summers can get pretty hot. But I'm looking forward to autumn. It's probably my favorite season, but I always like to say I wouldn't appreciate autumn if I didn't have to deal with the other seasons as well. So, plus, it's a good season for cuddling up and watching movies. And miso soup. I love making miso soup with udon noodle and shrimp, whitefish, egg, and peas. And then imitation crab, because I like that kind of stuff. I'll pretty much eat any stinky kind of seafood. If it's seafood and you put it in my face, I'll eat it. And then I'm almost done up here. There's like a ton of it up here though. Maybe I should color complete. I've never done color completion except for that tiny little butterfly one I started. I need to finish that butterfly. Gosh, now that I mention it, I'm so close. Oh, my tummy's got the rumblies. I just ate lunch. Why are you rumbling? Oh, a bird flew into my window earlier. Right when I came out of the shower, I was sitting in my papasan chair, which is near like my wall that's like half windows, and I was like talking to my bird, and I don't know where I hear kerflunk on the window, and I look down and there's a bird all confused trying to fly off. The bird's okay, don't worry, he's not hurt. Just a little confused. And that's probably the second time that's happened this week, actually. So that was odd. Well, like, why do you keep flying into my window? Okay, that one. There we go. So what'd you guys think of all my cross-stitch kits I showed you? It's a lot, right? And for some reason, I feel like there's a lot I was missing, but I know I gave some away, so I'm not missing like a lot. But I don't know, it's just one of those feelings you get. I just want to do the sewing method, but this fabric is form. Very stiff and firm. But I will make this work. Ugh. I'm at a point where I'm like struggling to choose which cross stitches I want to work on for my big ones. And I try and use the wheel that like decides for you, but every time the wheel picks one, my demand avoidance kicks in. I'm like, oh, well, I don't want that one. It just never works out for me, which is why I put down my crochet to do this on a whim, because if I try and schedule stitching on anything, it's not gonna work. I've been struggling a lot lately to be consistent with videos, and I think that's because I've been trying to schedule them instead of just doing it in the moment when I really want to. So instead of forcing myself to continue making products for my shop, I decided I'm in the mood to do this. I'm gonna start it while I'm in the mood to do this, and then it will actually get done. So here we are. And my Wi-Fi is now acting right, so hopefully it won't take 2 stinking days to upload a video again. And yes, I know the last one was like 1 hour and 44 minutes long. That usually doesn't matter. I've uploaded long videos before and they've never come anywhere close to taking 2 days. That was absolutely ridiculous. Like, I wasn't even able to watch TV. My phone wasn't connecting to anything. It was crazy. Like, going to sleep with my PC on kind of bothered me, but it had to be done, I guess. And it did work because I did get quite a few views on that video, so I'm glad I posted it. And somebody's leaving. What are you guys stitching on? Do you have any painting fairy kits? And if you do, which ones do you have? Or do you have this one? Because you can stitch with me. Unless you already started and you're almost done, then pooh, I have to catch up, right? Which I definitely want to, because I want to have him done. Not for my next video, but relatively soon, within the next few videos, because I do have a few packages still on their way. One of them's kind of just been sitting at customs, but it's fine. Oh my goodness. Okay, and oh, I was gonna say something else, but I don't remember. What was I gonna say? I hate when I think of something and then I immediately forget. My goodness. And now it's gonna bother me because I don't remember what it was. Oh, nope, I remembered. Okay, yeah, so I'm a little late about posting the cross stitch I was doing for my mother, and I'm really sorry about that. I lost the snaps that you sew on the fabric of the cross stitch and then on the pillowcase to snap it in place, and I've been struggling to find them, but after this and editing the video, I'm probably going to do the last of the beading on that kit while it uploads, and that way whenever I'm ready I can show you guys the progress on Beartown Peach Study and show you my mom's kit that I made for her, because it's gonna be my first counted cross stitch that has Krynic and Mill Hill beads, and that Krynic I used was discontinued and it was a pain in the butt to find, and it cost me a lot. I spent like over $100 in all for all of the supplies to do this for my mother, but I think it's really pretty, so hopefully it's worth it. And she's been pretty patient with me about it. She was supposed to pick it up this weekend, and I told her that I couldn't find some of the parts, so it's not done yet. And she's like, I'll just get it next weekend. So, even though her birthday was on the 25th, thank you for waiting, Mom. And then my grandparents finally moved back to Connecticut. They were in North or South Carolina, I really cannot remember. But they finally moved back to Connecticut, and my grandmother said that they would try to come up to Maine to visit around Thanksgiving. So hopefully I get to see them again pretty soon. I'm a Grammys girl, and I've been missing her like crazy since they moved so far away and since I had my son. I used to travel a lot and just go to whatever state I felt like, but ever since having a son, obviously I can't do that, so I've been kind of stuck here. It's gonna be really nice to see him again though. I am wondering, where are we gonna go for Thanksgiving? Because I don't have like a dining room table or anything. Like, we can definitely cook at my house, but it's like a studio apartment. There's not a whole lot of space here. So and my mother is homeless. She's living with some random man that's related to a coworker of hers. And so I really doubt we can go there for Thanksgiving. That makes me assume that they are going to, they're probably going to come to my house, unless their plan is to eat with my aunt, but I try not to associate with that part of my family anymore. They make me feel like nothing less than an outcast, so I kind of like unfriended them all on Facebook and stuff. I'm just going to keep positive energy. If people want to like jump to conclusions with me and be negative towards me, I'm not even gonna give you the privilege of knowing me anymore. So I don't play those games. I am trying to be happy and positive, and if you're gonna bring me down, you're not gonna bring me down. You can be angry by yourself. Okay, let's see if I can finish these few. I don't know what my son's doing in there, but I don't know if you can hear it either. He sounds kind of like a duck. Little duck man. Hopefully I'm staying in screen decently okay this time. I'm gonna end this thread. I don't necessarily want to color complete, so I'm probably going to switch to the V, the orange V, because there's not a whole lot of that in here. Rock, he says. I think he's a puppy right now, pretending to be a puppy. Woo! And there she goes. Fear not, I found her. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that this was covered. Covered in skin. Okay, throw this in my little trash can. And let's see what color this V is. Okay, looks like V is number 4, which is 434. All right. I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself tomorrow while he's gone. I mean, obviously I'm gonna work on my shop, but it's gonna be so weird being home alone again. I'm not used to it anymore. I don't want to be alone. I mean, obviously I'll have Maisie and Nintendo, but I don't know. I always get anxious when he's in school because I don't use phone service, so if something goes wrong and they don't know that they can't call me, I have no way to find out. We do have an app called Parent Square where they can contact me directly. I told them I much prefer they do that. I don't know if they actually will though. They do sometimes if he refuses to come home on the bus, just to let me know that I need to walk there and pick him up. But, I don't know. It's more difficult when there's like a bunch of snow because I have to walk through the woods to do it and it doesn't get shoveled. So if it snows a lot, it's miserable. If it's pouring out, it's miserable. And like if I have to move and he refuses to come home on the bus, I don't know what I'm gonna do. This is like ever so slightly a different color. It's kind of a bit more orangey than the last color. There's so many planes going over. Oh my goodness. Cannot wait. Oh, so my birthday's coming up. My birthday is on September 9th. I was a little late ordering my new ID because my ID does expire this year. It said 2 to 3 weeks and I only reordered or updated it today, so I don't know when I'm gonna get that. I don't really leave home, so I don't really need my ID. I just feel stressed when I don't have when I don't have a non-expired ID, like an active ID. I don't know what you call it. So I really want that to get here soon, just in case, because you never know. Oh my goodness, I missed a dash. But you know what? These are so close in color, and I am so non-caring. I'm just gonna make them both the color of the V, because I cannot be bothered. Do you guys ever do that? Like, you miss one, but the color's close enough, so you're like, whatever, I'm just gonna stitch it. I don't care that much. I'm here to have fun, not get annoyed that I missed one. And that's okay. We all stitch how we want to stitch. If it bothers you, then you're more than welcome to go back and put the right color in there. But to me, not worth it. Not worth it at all. So I am gonna link that that Facebook cross-stitch group again. I linked it a little too late because my Wi-Fi wasn't letting me update my my description in my last video, and I know I said I'd link it. I did go back and link it in that description after, but I feel like it was before people were able to like see it. Like everyone pretty much already watched my video at that point, so I am going to put the link to that Facebook group down below again. Now, this is not my group. I'm not an admin. I'm not a moderator. I am just someone that really enjoys looking at what everyone else is posting. It's a really, really large group. Sometimes some companies, I think the Stamp Stitch Club posts in there as well. And on Mondays, you can do promotional stuff. You can't promote your YouTube though. No videos, no YouTube promotion. Sorry, that's just part of the rules. But on Mondays, people can post kits that they're trying to sell, as long as you like state the country and if you're gonna cover shipping or not. We do Whip Wednesdays, or they do Whip Wednesdays, and all that kind of stuff. So that's just kind of a way to get more of a peek into the stamped cross stitch world and connect with more people, because I know it's kind of hard. Stamped cross stitch loving is not super common. I mean, it's definitely more common than it used to be, but a lot of people have their opinions on it, so sometimes it's kind of hard to find that group of people to talk with, and this Facebook group has been my favorite place to go to. And I do have an Instagram. I don't post on there too much because I forget about it constantly, but I will try my best to post on it more. If you want to follow me on it, I will link that down below as well, because yeah, I will follow back if you post cross-stitch or crafting content. Not if you're just a regular profile, mostly because I don't want regular profiles in my feed. That is not a feed. I just go on there to look at cross-stitch stuff. Pretty much the same with Facebook. I'm there for the cross-stitch. So, yeah, but I'll follow you back if you're also a cross-stitcher. And if you already follow me on Instagram and you post cross-stitch and I didn't follow you back, please let me know. Sometimes I accidentally delete notifications because I get a lot of random ones, and you know, at that point I'm frustrated with it and I just delete my notifications, and then I'll miss someone that followed me or something. But I guess it's different. Okay, and this one. I can't wait for it to be nights though, like autumn nights. That cool air, but it's not like too cold. You can have your window open. You can hear the crickets or the peepers. The little pond frogs. I don't know what you guys call them. We call them peepers here. It makes me want to go like switch my room back up so my bed is right near the window, so I can have the window open at night and just listen to it. Okay, I want to get some of them up here done. So, can I try that? There's a little brown face. So cute. Cyrus is being so quiet. Okay, where do I want to start? Let's start right here. And well, as always, it's never pulls through evenly. Come on. There we go. Come on, dude. There it is. There it is. So my next few videos are probably going to be I think my next video is going to be Dream Stitch, Biggest Craft. Then I am going to finally do my last painting fairy. And then I am going to do either Dream Stitch or OneDaySaving again. And then whichever one I didn't do first, I will do last. So that's 5 videos planned so far, because I do have 2 separate Dream Stitch purchases, mostly because I went back for a kit that, so originally I purchased one of these kits that I wanted on Biggest Craft from their clearance, and they said like, hey, this isn't in stock with us anymore, do you want to pick a different kit? And I found a different kit I wanted, and then I got it in my little head, and this is after I already placed my first Dream Stitch order. I got it in my little head that, hey, Dream Stitch sells Mona Lisa, and so I went through their Mona Lisa kits, and sure as day, or clear as day, they had that exact kit, and I really wanted it, so I placed another order, and I'm really excited to show you guys this one, and I think it might be one I might start immediately. We'll see, because I have a lot of big ones, but I just really want to do this one because it kind of, it's not exactly the same, but it kind of gives me the same vibes as one of my Diamond Art Club diamond paintings, and I'm sure they did have it as a cross stitch at one point, but it was computer rendered. So, but yeah. I'll show you which one it is when I get to it, assuming I remember, so don't quote me. My memory is bad, But I will show you what it reminds me of when it arrives, because again, I'm like so excited for it. And even just bringing this up makes me want to work on the diamond painting that gives me the same vibes to it. Or as it, not to it. Are these the last V's? I think that might have been it for V's. Besides the 3 I haven't done. I don't see any other ones. Not a lot of V in here. I do know this color, I believe, is also in the quarter stitch and back stitch. It's number 4. Yep, so it's in the 4th stitch or quarter stitch, and it's in back stitch. Sorry if you hear my phone going off. My boyfriend is probably messaging me. He was out lobstering today. He was over last night and he really wanted to come back. I feel bad because I told him no, because I was like, I need to focus. I need to like make products for my shop. If I'm not working, I'm not making money. And then here I am cross-stitching. Yeah. I'm getting spammed. Oh gosh, come on. There we go. And I'm probably going to end the video with this one because I don't want to keep you guys here too long. Plus, I'm not that interesting. My life is pretty uneventful well, I mean, it's not uneventful. It's just stuff that would be triggering to other people, and I really just don't want to bring the negatives in my life onto or into the world of what brings me so much joy. So I don't talk about that stuff on here, even though it'd be the easiest thing to talk about because there's so much, but it is what it is. Okay, and that is the last V. I'm tempted to just do that little, where is it? I guess he's just hard to see, that little plus. I'm tempted to do him because he's the only one. I'll do him really quick. Okay, what is X? Oh, plus, sorry, not X, plus. 11, and it is 842. Alright, let's get an 842. This poor little solo guy. It's okay, buddy. We'll be friends. Am I the only one that's kind of missing the kits we had a few years ago? I really appreciate all the hand-charted kits we've had lately, but I kind of miss buying the computer-rendered ones because, you know, I don't know. I guess it's just a nostalgic feeling for me at this point because it's what I remember when I first started reviewing on YouTube. And I hate change, even though change can be good. It's just something I personally struggle with. So does Cyrus. But it happens, and I hate it sometimes. Or at least I would like a way to go back once in a while, you know? I think that's part of why I like looking at all of my cross-stitch kits. Every once in a while, I'll just go through them all, because all the old kits that are there bring back memories for me. And that makes me happy. Oh goodness. He's back at it, you guys. Oh! You saw nothing. This is how aggressive I am. This is how I end up stabbing myself. Amanda, don't even say it, Amanda. Gosh. Okay, let me just throw that away. It's the way I start and stop. It takes like a lot of pressure to actually get it. There's another one. Is it you? This one's kind of small. Damn, that's a regular needle. Guess I'm just gonna take this one. I have a whole bag of needles from Painting Fairy. I just don't use them. They're sitting there waiting their turn until I break the next one. But I push my needles like through the fabric, if you couldn't tell. Like, I like come out through one side. I like saying like a lot because I'm trying to figure out how to do this. Sorry. I'm bad at formulating my sentences and thoughts. So I'll come out from the underside, go down in through the center, come out through the top, and down in through the center, but I do it underneath my stitches. And now that I'm looking at this needle, I didn't even put any pressure on it. Okay, that one was not my fault. This is what I get, you guys. Okay, fine, I'm using one of the ones that came with it. Come here. If I can even get these out. Gosh. I'm failing today. At least I'm not in a bad mood, because that probably would have ruined my day. Okay, let's hope this one works. Goodness, it's just one last bit. I did it off screen. I just could not get it. Leave it to the last time for it to be a pain in my butt. So this is where we're at for today. This is what it's looking like on the back, minus that piece of lint. So that be he. You hear him. So this is where we're starting and where we're going, and I will keep you guys updated on him. I will do my best to get him done as quickly as possible so he can be framed and you guys can see just how cute these little babies are. Well, thank you for clicking on my video, you guys. Give the video a like to help boost the channel and to show your appreciation. Comment down below if you're working on a painting fairy and let me know which painting fairy kit you're working on. And I also have some painting fairy links for you down below just in case you're curious, or if you need an affiliate link of mine, I'm happy to provide that. And yeah, so I'm just gonna link some of my favorites, and if you like it, click it. If not, that's fine. I also have a discount code you can use, but no pressure to use it. Okay. Well, thank you guys again so much for stitching with me a little bit today, and I will see you guys in the next review video. Alright, love you guys. Bye.